Monty was looking like, what he doing here?
And for the record, I ain't even plead the fifth.
Let's talk about the girls. Okay, I enjoyed this SmackDown, and for it to be the SmackDown that happened on me and Birthday Twins' birthday, it was actually really good. Okay, it was a really good show. I guess y'all decided to step y'all cookies up after y'all got that C plus rating. Well, no, actually, it wasn't a C plus, a C rating for that place I'm not paying $30 to. So let's talk about the girls. Lex and Lottie had a little conversation with Zaruka because Zaruka won an opportunity at tag team championships, and they're like, "Listen, there's a long line of people who want to come for these here tag team championships, and y'all haven't been acting like a team and working together." And Lottie was like, "I'm Charlotte Flair, and even I can't snap my finger and get me an opportunity no more. You got to earn it." And Lex was like, "Listen, until y'all start working like a team, is to the back of the line with y'all. Because when me and Lottie get in the ring, we work as one. We locked in. We defend these championships against anybody who want to step up and get put down. Outside of it, hell yeah, we gonna fight, but that's what it is." But we gonna see. I believe we're gonna see Soul and Zarya go for the tag team championships eventually. But I would love to see Zarya after Lainey wins. Because it's not that I don't believe in Soul, but I feel like they're gonna take that speed championship off of her. I would love to see Zarya take it from Lainey, and then they could be champs together. That's how I feel. Anyway, so Lex and Lottie ate the girls up. Then we got Stephanie walking around, talking to the people she possibly gonna face at Crown Jewel, and all the girls was rude to her. Jade flicked her hair in her face. Okay, Tiffany said, "At Crown Jewel, you're gonna be on your back, and I'm going to have my hand held up as the new champion, Crown Jewel champion." And Nia, after she done ripped up the papers, because Chelsea was trying to hire her, because y'all know Piper's out for a while, and allegedly it might be a career-ending injury, and I felt bad for Piper. I hope it's not that. But Chelsea and Albert walking around trying to find a new Secret Service member. They go up to Nia. Nia is basically like, hell no, I'm not going to be a part of y'all. And Stephanie walked up trying to talk to her, and she told Stephanie, "I should lay you out right now." But what's going to happen is I'm going to do that at Crown Jewel when I'm standing across from you as the new champion. I was like, hell, this is messy. Julia, Miss Heavy Purse. When is Miss Heavy Purse's song gonna get played? I'm telling y'all this now. Miss Heavy Purse, I like that entrance music. Okay, I like that theme song, girl. It's giving me back that ass up, taking over for the 99 2000. That's how I feel. And I love Julia. I wish they would showcase Julia more. I really wish they would showcase Julia more. But me, Chin, and B-Fab held they own in that match. Miss Heavy Purse, I wasn't hit to your game before, but I am now. And girl, I see you. Okay, I'm a fan. All the girls held it down in the match. B-Fab been working down there with TJ and Natty, and obviously it's showing. I don't know if she's been having matches on main event, but we need more. Like, I know when they do the live events, like the house shows and the super shows, because they don't really do house shows anymore like that, but they do the live shows and then they have the holiday tour. I know she's been out there wrestling, but we need more. They held it down in that ring, and I enjoyed every moment of that match. I want more. Give me more of the girls. Give me more of the girls. And then we had our main event. And let me tell you something. The show was so good that I didn't realize we were at the main event until we got there. I was like, why is Jade music playing? We at the main event already. That's how good the show was to me, in my opinion. So the girls come out, obviously, Ref Bay, aka Daphne, aka Stop Playing on Her Top. Don't do that. Not that one. Not that one. Stop talking to her crazy on them internet streets like that. She was the ref of the match. So the girls are in the match. They fight. And it was a good, I want to see a good maybe 13 or 14-minute match. Everybody was in there beating the hell out of each other. Nia got superplexed off the top rope by Jade and Tiffany. I was like, oh, I did not see it coming. Sure didn't. Jade had Tiffany locked into a submission hold at one point, but she was able to reverse that. And Jade continued to roll her ass out the way when old girl was hitting them moonsaults. Because what you're not gonna do is get me, not today. Nia was being the powerhouse we know she can be, but baby, when she missed that annihilator, I was like, it hurt, don't it? It hurt. Let me tell you something. Jade got busted open. Baby had blood coming down, and I didn't realize that's what happened to her. And like, even though Nia was like, "It's over," I have her bleeding. I was like, "What are you talking about?" Then when the camera zooms out, or they switch to another camera, you see Jade blood coming down her face on the ground. I said, "Oh hell!" And then she Samoan dropped Nia on some stairs. But Tiffany eventually picked up the win. Nia ate the pin, so I guess that between Tiffany and Nia is over. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I want a new champion. It's not that I don't like Tiffany, but I'm like, what are we doing with her? Are we going to continue having her just beat everybody until y'all bring somebody in that she can't beat? Are we ever going to see Jade become champion? Because she seems to be holding her own and getting better in the ring. Are we going to see Nia become champion again? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But it's going to be Tiffany versus La Primera, Stephanie Baker at Crown Jewel, and I can't wait. My money's on Stephanie. My money's on Stephanie if I was betting. Now, unfortunately for me, birthday twin got kicked and laid out on our birthday, and it's just like, birthday twin, really? You just gonna let the man play you out like that? Now, before he got laid out, birthday twin had walked up on Kit Wilson, and Kit Wilson was going off about toxic masculinity, and I was like, Kit, normally I'd be here with you about toxic masculinity, and I would add more to the conversation, but that man don't look like he playing with you. And since he put you through a wall last time, you was all up in his face talking mess and doing all of this, I would Hirsch from one Tammy talk a lot to another. Shh. But nah, Kit ignored all signs. The kid was doing his big one. He was talking his ish. And Poppy Priest walked up on him, and Kit jumped out of that wheelchair and ended up bopping his head on whatever was back there and was laid out. Birthday twin dropped into a squat and said, "Bitches be tripping." I was like, damn. But pops Alistair talking about, "I heard you was looking for me. Here I go." The birthday twin got kicked. He got kicked. I was like, "How you gonna let him kick you on our birthday?" It'll be fine. I have a drink for the both of us, because like, I don't know how you let him kick you on our birthday. It's crazy. It's crazy, my Libra brother. How you let him kick you on your birthday? My God. And you know, Alistair is like, "I see this is gonna end. It's not gonna end between the two of us." And I see that I'm finally kind of getting what I want out of you. So, it is what it is. But, happy birthday, friend. I was like, so messy. Salty Saltine came out there and was whining, moaning, bitching, and complaining and blaming other folks about what happened at WrestlePalooza. I had to think of PLE. It's been so many. It jumbles my brain. And he was doing all that. Doing all that. And he was talking about the ref is on the take. It's corruption. Codarius paid the ref to do what he did, not count, not call it disqualification. And I put my foot through the wood in the LED board. He didn't say that, but I did, because he did put his foot through the wood in the LED board. And I told y'all he screamed the scream to pain I had never heard before in my life. And I was like, wow, I did not know that sound could come out of a man. Didn't know. But he over there complaining he got a boot on his foot. Nickelback come out there talk about, listen, everybody win, everybody lose. It's the regular thing around here. But stop whining, stop complaining. And sometimes I can see where you're coming from, but not today. And that boot you got on your foot, somebody lying, because that did not come from WWE Medical, and it didn't. And Salty Saltine was like, it came from my medical team, because I don't trust y'all. Corruption, corruption, corruption. And out came Jacob Fatu, because Nickelback left Salty Saltine out there by himself. And Salty was looking like, what are you doing here? And Jacob was like, listen, I'm tired of you bitching, moaning, whining, and complaining, and blaming other people. Shut up and stop bitching. Salty Saltine says something slick. Jacob was like, obviously you didn't forgot who I am. I'm Jacob 5'2", all gas, no brakes with it. And before he could hit his yada I mean, he got Glasgow Kiss, but it only woke up the monster in him. And he kicked Salty Saltine and then took the boot off Salty Saltine and laid him out with it. Now, what's that man name? Fake ass Long Island Medium brought Team Braun to beat the brakes and beat Code Aries about his suit. But it didn't really work. And shout out to Code Aries for telling them folks that this man don't care about you. And I was like, he really don't. He's not loyal to nobody. No, ain't loyal. Oh, when I thought they was gonna beat his ass out his suit, out comes, thick bestie Miss Kim let him come out the house to come save his oldest child, and saved him. He did, but Cody Aries held his own in that. Little brother Javon faced off against Strawberry Shortcake, and Strawberry Shortcake can have a match with anybody. The match was fun as hell, and Strawberry Shortcake gave him his props, and they got a "This is awesome" chant. And the Street Profits are up, and they want the smoke, and they going for tag gold. And Miz and Mello is over, baby, over.